There's always got to be one loser in the lobby. Wow. Tell you one thing, if you guys find this guy in the lobby, or this girl, or this person in the lobby, I just want to kick him and report for griefing. There. Good enough. Anyways, oh, random person going in. Alright. Well, I'll just cut that out. What's up, guys? Volt here, bringing you a brand new remake. In today's remake, I'm bringing you the 1970 Dodge Challenger R/T from Driver to San Francisco. A person actually suggested this, and like I said, I do take suggestions into account, and I do think about, you know, people's feedback and everything, and I thought I would make this car. The person that did say they wanted this car made was, I don't want to butcher this, but I do apologize if I do, Samo Pattinson. I believe that's his name, I believe. So shout out to you, dude. Thank you for the suggestion. The car does look really nice. It is based around a old 1970 Dodge Challenger, like I said, and it's fairly easy to make too. It's from the game Driver San Francisco. If you guys don't know what the game is, I honestly didn't know. It kind of reminds me a little bit of GTA, but it is pretty close to what you can make based on that game. So before we move anywhere, we're going to go on to the base price, which you're going to need to go to the Travel and Transport website, the Southern San Andreas Super Autos website, and you're going to find yourself the Bravado Gauntlet Classic, which is going to cost you about $615,000. By the time you get done customizing it, you're going to be spending, I would say, probably about 8 to maybe 900,000. Pretty close to $1 million, but not that much. It's a pretty cheap car. It's very affordable, and it does look really good in the end. So, once you have your car, let's go in and customize, shall we?
What brings you in today?
So we pull in the Bravado Gauntlet Classics in the muscle category, which, you know, that's pretty much a given, since it is based on a 1970 Charger. Or Challenger, sorry. Words are hard for me, you know? So, as I go over in all my videos, I go over the overall look, the basic design, and the visual appearance where it is personified in either the game, the movie, or wherever it's from. Performance is completely up to you, and anything else I don't go over is up to you as well. So, let's get into the customization of this fairly beautiful car. Starting with the front bumpers, you want to go with the bolted stock bumper. It's going to have a little bit of bolt on the front and the back, so you go with the bolted front, and for the rear you go with the bolted stock with the overriders on the back as well. It's got those little kind of nudges or little metal pieces sticking out on the back bumper, as well as the rivets on the back as well, or the bolts, sorry. From there, we move on to the chassis. You want to keep that stock. It does not have a roll cage, which I kind of thought maybe it would, but it doesn't. Moving on from there, we go to the exhaust. Now, it does have, unfortunately, a boxed exhaust cut in half, so it would be kind of like, oh, not like that. It'd be kind of like the stock exhaust, but in box form like this. The best thing you can get is the box exhaust. It does look the closest, and I mean, it is pretty much basically designed that way, but it's just not split in half and have quad box exhaust. After that, we go to the front fenders. You want to make sure you put none on that. It doesn't have any front fenders. The grille is, you keep it stock. It does have a kind of oval grille in the front, and the closest thing you get, in my opinion, is the stock grille. So that's what I went with. From there, we go into the hood. You want to keep that stock. It has a little bit of a hood scoop on it, and this is about the only one you can work with. This one's just a little bit too much, and it just kind of sticks off the hood a little bit, and this is what you want. From there, you want to go to the lights. Keep those lights stock. I love how they just kind of like slowly brighten as you turn them on. It's really cool. You know, kind of an antique feel. You put xenons on, I will, if I see you in a lobby, you're dead. That's all I'm going to say. You don't deserve to have this car if you put xenons on. Also, no neon kit either. It's not going to have a neon kit. From there, we're going to go into the liveries. You want to put on the twin black stripes. Now, I wish they were a little bit more spaced out in the hood a little bit, just a tiny bit. but it's the closest thing we could get for the driver San Francisco car Challenger. Moving on from there, I have the plate, which I made a custom plate for. It's a blue on white one, which is about the closest thing you can get for the plate that's on the car. And you want to put the DRVSF. This is just a custom plate from the iFruit app, and it cost me about $100,000, but that's exactly what the plate says from the game. From there, we're going to go on to the rear fenders. You want to make sure you put none on that. Doesn't have anything sticking out, no vents or anything. For the respray, we're going to save that for last. For the roof, you want to keep that stock. No primary sun strips or louvers or anything else like that. Moving on from there, we're going to the skirts. You want to put on the primary custom skirts. It doesn't have like the chrome side skirts. You want to make sure you just make it all one color. So put those custom primary skirts on there. I say primary because if you use the secondary, you're just going to be spending more money. From there, we go onto the spoilers. Now, this thing does have a spoiler, and it does have the spoiler that we need in-game, which is the low-level spoiler. It's kind of a black spoiler that sticks off the end. Again, I will be showing pictures throughout the entire video so you guys can see. But it does look really close, and I would say almost identical to the one we need. From there, go to the suspension. Make sure you keep the suspension stock. Do not lower it. I mean, yes, it doesn't look too bad lowered, but it's a muscle car. Muscle car, in my opinion, don't need to be lowered. They're just... no, just don't. Same thing with the lights. Just no xenons and no lowering the muscle car, okay? From there, we're going to go into the wheels. Now, the wheel type is actually just going to be the stock rims. I couldn't really find anything too close to it. The closest thing I could find to that would be the muscle category, the chrome rims, and kind of towards the end, which is the El Jefe or the old school. You guys can pick. I still think the classic stock rims, and they are chrome, actually fit the car a lot better and the basic design we're going for this build. So you can't change the wheel color because they are stock. Tires, tire enhancements you can't put on. Well, you can't put any tire design on. Tire enhancements you can put bulletproof tires on if you like. Most likely a lot of people will. I'm a drifter, so I probably won't if I'm trying to just make this into a drift car, even though it has a wing on it. Tire smoke, none. Windows, make sure you have no window tint. Very easy, very self-explanatory. He had no tint on his car at all, not even a little bit. And last but not least, we're going to the respray. Now, I will see you in 2 seconds as I respray this into a rolled steel. Alright, I'm back. Alright, that didn't take too long. It, just had to take about a couple hours for the paint to dry and everything, but we're back. So, we're going to go into the classic paint job for the primary, and you want to go all the way down to the yellows. And in real life, the car is actually supposed to be yellow. In the game, it actually turns out to be an orange. So you can take your pick. I personally like the yellow. I think it fits better, and if it's supposed to be yellow, I believe it should be yellow. The paint job is actually fairly cheap. It's only $5,100. From there, we go on to the secondary, go to classic, go down to the yellows as well, and add the $2,500 paint job to the roof, which is yellow. For there, we go to the trim color. You can just use either graphite or black. It's totally up to you on your call. I just kept with graphite. It's the one that it basically starts out with, and I don't need to spend any more money for it, so that's good. And that is it. That is how you recreate the 1970 Dodge Challenger R/T from Driver San Francisco. That I believe looks, I would say, for the most part, spot on. The interior is like a wooden dash. You have the wing on the back. I mean, the box exhaust could be quad box exhaust. The rims actually fit really well. The paint job as well, and so does the front. The livery could be a little bit more spaced out, and the front grille could have a more like oval or roundish shape in the front, but for the most part I think it looks really, really nice. Now I am in a public lobby, so if I get blown up, don't be surprised. I am in passive mode, but sometimes it kicks me out of passive mode for some stupid reason. Yeah, I think that's gonna pretty much wrap up the video. So if you guys did enjoy, don't forget to smash like, subscribe if you're new, and post your comments down in the comment section down below. I do look at the comments, I do read the comments, and I do respond to the comments. So don't think I don't. And that is a police. Okay, I am in a bad part of the neighborhood, apparently. who knows? Maybe your remake will be the next video on my channel in the remake series I do, which I do like doing a lot. I just don't get a lot of requests. But I think that's pretty much it. So with all that being said, I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace. Oh my God, I just killed a woman. Oh Jesus.